Welcome, you're watching Kaleidoscope Life News Capsule. The recent announcement of the Taxpayer Identification Number, the TIN, being mandatory for all individuals above the age of 18 in Sri Lanka has sent the country into a frenzy. As many race to the online platform to register, the Inland Revenue Department has stated that as at 4th January, nearly 1 million individuals have registered with the TIN. In 2022, this number was only at a little over 200,000. A remarkable surge indeed. But what does it mean to get a TIN? To set the record straight, I met with the Principal of Tax and Regulatory Division of KPMG Sri Lanka, Suresh R I Perera. Suresh, there is so much confusion about registering for a TIN. People don't know what it entails. Do they really need to file returns? Does it mean that you will be paying tax on income that you don't even have? Just can you give us a little bit of explanation why there is so much confusion?
In short, obtaining a TIN in relation to people who are above 18 years does not mean that they have to file tax returns. It does not mean that they have to pay income taxes. According to the system, when you obtain a TIN, there will be a PIN given. PIN is a personal identification number. TIN means taxpayer identification number. So once the PIN is given, you can visit the portal in the Ramis system, the software system, and do whatever you want. So unless you go and register, unless you go and activate what is called a tax type registration for a particular tax type, just obtaining the TIN does not mean that you have to pay taxes. You are given a number only.
Do you think this will actually expand the tax net, or is it just something that's being done to appease the IMF?
IMF has pointed out that Sri Lankan tax collection is low, tax to GDP is low, which is correct. So there has to be tax collection has to increase. So, but from where to collect the taxes, etc., is up to the policymakers of Sri Lanka. Whether by getting everyone above 18 years to get a TIN, whether that will increase the income tax revenue. But at the same time, I have a feeling compared to the cost-benefit analysis, it will be a marginal increase that we will see.
So this would be ideal for a digitally savvy population, but ours is not, for the most part.
In the mercantile sector, people who have used computers here and there, okay, they may be, to a certain extent, they may be able to handle this process, but at the same time, majority of the Sri Lankans do not have access, or even basically, even if they have access, how to do this thing is a very complicated process.
Now, how will the Inland Revenue Department cope with this influx?
The numbers that they have are not sufficient even to administer the current workload that they have. So, if you look at during the last 10 years, or even they have the full card at the Inland Revenue Department is something between 2,000 to 3,000. So out of that also only about 800 are basically involved in handling files. So actually they seems to be overloaded with the work. So here what happens is there will be information coming, and of course that will result in overload of information, and with the existing staff, whether meaningful action could be taken, left to be seen.
Kaleidoscope is on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram and LinkedIn. And if you like our show, don't forget to subscribe and follow for weekly updates.
You focus on your goals. We will take care of the risks. Srilanka Life.